published hopefully by the 20th of April. I'm just going to read you a few pages. I worried for them, the hybrid children and extraterrestrial children as well. By the way, one of my missions is to save them from any harm. Every day I worry about how I'm going to save them and bring them to safety and plead justice for their lives. The frogs and Yoda, to me, are symbolic of children of the world, Earth and other planets, as well as the universe. I anguish also about the matrices of the universe, adjacent and below ours. I had to remind myself that I must concentrate on one mission at a time. I was used in the secret space program many times. The secret space program is a clandestine military operation in the United States locked in with German Nazi Reich prior to World War II, using many hybrid children and adults for multiple missions involving but not limited to space and time travel. This in order to infiltrate and mine other planets and worlds to obtain secrets on how to gain access to many dimensions at once. Project Looking Glass on using Tesla technology as well as Tartarian technology. Side note, Tartarian technology. All right. Tartarian society is believed once to be in Central Asia, where certain technological frequencies using the ether or of Earth were used for portal time travel or flight, healing, the water, food. This is seen in my mind's eye as a 3D printing process for the feeding of many. Copper antennas and magical and historical buildings such as mansions, churches, etc. They worked as receivers for transmitters for the energy. It created a grid for Earth for free and unlimited power without meters, time signatures, or wires. However, it was said that there was a flood that made the civilization and power non-existent. In today's community, there is much debate on this. Some say it was flooded on purpose by the elites. Some say by a cataclysmic event. This reminds me of the talks between flat earthers and other more predominant theories. Anyway, we shall see at the end, one day, I hope. All I know is that as we must remember what is important for humanity. When I traveled to Venezia, Italy in 2016, I observed that many of these beautiful mansions, church-type buildings, were missing the copper on their domes and their jewels on their building as well. Building walls, I should put there. This technology was also in pre-Atlantean and pre-Lemurian times. Sadly, when Adolf Hitler came into knowledge of such magnitude, he ordered bells from churches and all the metals melted so to use it for conductors in this new space war, his master race dominion. It is also said that he wanted demons or gods of old like Shadron, the Chimera, Beelzebub, Moloch, Ness, the Loch Ness Monster, the Titans. Watch the movie Kurt Russell titled Monarch Legacy of Monsters, 11/17/23. And the evil 27 jinn and the evil giants, etc., to be welcomed through the multiverse portals because he learned through sacrificing individuals who were not of his vision to be useless. The sacrifice, he thought, would serve the gods of the Antarctic underworld and beyond in order for him to receive more free technology as well as artificial technology from the eighth sphere. The beings that are in the eighth sphere are Luciferian and Aramaic beings, the fallen angels, who seek to eat or consume large quantities of human energy or willpower, and they can immaterialize into physical body. But if just for a short time, it can happen in a flash, or it can happen in 7 days, depending on how long this person is possessed. This can happen through alcohol, drugs, pornography, orgies, etc. You get the point. Again, this is especially true in the enticing the humans in sensual slavery. They constantly entice humans to do their evil deeds. They lure them in by materialism and regression. It is associated with what is known as a hungry ghost in a religious realm. These beings can only be seen in clairvoyance or imagination, visions, or sleep. Some are seen while teleporting. In other words, as stated above, children and humans as well as certain animals were sacrificed for those entities for rewards, so on and so forth. Watch the series Netflix named Man in the High Castle. And I go on and on talking about the master race. I go on, and I show a lot of the pictures that I have taken through the portals. Let me show you one here, if I can go back real quick to downloads real quick. Phone picture portal ring camera. This was taken, I took this picture from my ring door camera. So I was involved in a contest for decorating, your door. And the manager took this picture. Check it out. Look at this. Can you believe this ball of spear on top? This is the actual portal. So that's her taking a picture. My Ring camera caught this little planet up there on a string. What is it? Like, what the, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you guys can appreciate what I'm doing here. I am also encouraging you guys to write your own of what you thought, of what you think. These are the beings that I saw in the plasma balls. So I'm thinking these guys, you know, could be the tall whites, could be the ancients, I don't know. Could be the Lyrians or the cat people, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is be careful. Hey, Rowdy Wood, Jeremy, what's up? Be careful of these beings. You don't know, like, are they from the eighth sphere, like I'm writing in my book, or who are they? What are those, right? So I'm gonna publish my book on the 20th of April, and I have here also what I wanted to tell you is this is the visions that I'm seeing here. Okay, I know I still have to edit. So the goal per se of the Reich and Hitler, along with those he corrupted with this mentality, is plain and simple. The goal is to go into the multiverse, mind worlds, beings of these worlds, bring back pertinent information on how pretty much they can be God and be the sole power. This is also part of the transhumanism agenda, which I have written extensively in Sheila and the 99. Currently, there is a situation in Stargate 10 in Iran where there are beings that have been let in during the Truman administration via Antarctica and other dumps, which I'll write there. Deep underground military base, because a lot of people are like, what's that? I don't know, do your own research. I'm just kidding. I'm just being silly. I will write it down. That have been ruling the world for some time through Project Paperclip and more. Of course, this has also been going on for a very long time. I see that President Trump, along with scientists and seers who are well versed in the Tesla and Tartarian technology, are either trying to close off Stargate 10 or move it, perhaps to Morocco, or move it to Stargate 11 of Pesway, England, which would be in Lojas, Atlantis, which is 1.9 west, 51.5 north, which is currently under a High Council of Emerald Guard Protectorate. Or they can join it with a G12 of UK, which is 4.25 west, 50.7 north. The possibilities are endless. It's just that some of these, the easiest thing, as we stated earlier, is moving Earth altogether. But how easy is that, right? All I know is that some of my visions, I have seen war between Stargate, that is in Johannesburg, W3, South Africa, which is 27.9 east, 35.8 south, and with Southgate 6 near Moscow, Russia, which is 37 east, 55 3 west. I should write there, as well as war between Stargate 1, Haley South Pole, which is W22W 75 South, and South G3, which is the Stargate Bermuda Islands. Sorry guys, this keeps going. It doesn't want... I'm trying to show you a little more, but this is a very old laptop. I'm told 10 times that I need a new laptop, but I don't know when I'm going to get that. Anyway, okay. Okay, Bermuda Island, as well as wherever they move it, there will be a cataclysmic of sorts with water, Poseidon. I wrote about these visions in Sheila and the 99. I wonder if they're also trying to close others, perhaps open the ones where the good ETs are so that they can help destroy the evil ones. This is why there is pressure in the men of America to enlist. The age limit was changed to 42 from the original 18 to 25 years of age. I feel President Trump and those above him are pushing for the gold dome so that these entities cannot come through, because I do see them practicing up in the sky, which what is now known from 1991 red and blue drone war games, etc. Anyway, it goes on and on and on. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and see you later. Buy my books. Okay, love you guys. Bye.